answer this question before you find yourself in any storm. I've already said that financially we have two major storms in life. One, when you lose your job or there's an emergency in the family. Two, when you go on retirement. So these are the major difficulties that many people go through. And so by this video, you want to educate many people to have better and deeper understanding of these challenges that people go through. And you're also going to provide solutions, the way forward to come out of these difficulties and challenges that has caused many families harm. Let's take the first one, when you lose your job. The legitimate question that you need to ask yourself is this: in the unlikely event that you lose your job today, how many days, how many weeks, how many months, how many years can you survive and maintain the same standard of living? That's the question that you need to ask yourself. Unfortunately, many of us do not ask these legitimate questions and find answers to them. You always look for answers when we find ourselves in the middle of such difficulties. And in these situations, many people are unable to come out successfully. People, whatever that they earn, they consume all the money that they earn in the month, and they start all over again the following month. Somebody has worked for 10 years, but the person has nothing to show for all the work that he has done all this while. So every month they begin life again. The question that I normally ask is, continue with the annual cycle of consuming everything that you earn at the end of the month and supplement it with loans. Begs the question, where will you be when your working days are over? Are you going to have enough financial resources and good health to enjoy your retirement? Are you going to spend the rest of your life in regret, wishing that you had done something about your life? Are you going to be a burden to your children, to the family, to society as a whole? Are you going to be asset of government? There are many elderly people in society who have become a liability. So it is important for us to get the picture of people who could not save anything while they were working. One of the major problems that people have is that the only financial strategy that they have is hope. They don't have any specific financial strategy to be able to achieve their dreams and aspirations in life. But the biggest mistake you commit is to build your foundation of your success on hope. Nobody has ever made it in life by just hoping. Expecting to have a better future without investing in the present is like a farmer who wants to have a good harvest even though he has not sown any seed. So it's important for us to hope. But you need to remember that future can be better than now. It can also be worse than now. Even in the likely event that future becomes better than now, it comes with additional responsibility. And that responsibility can wipe away all the gains that you have made. Maybe you were earning 2,000 Ghana cedis a month, but fortunately now you are earning 3,000 Ghana cedis. But the child has been introduced into the family. That calls for additional responsibility. A child has had admission in the higher institution of learning, and how much you are going to pay can be far higher than the increment that you've had in your salary. Somebody can fall sick, maybe a mother or a father or any relative can also fall sick. So when you consider the responsibility that come on our way as we are going, the gains that we are going to make may not be enough to meet the responsibilities that we have. So it's important for you to do something today. There are countless occasions where you also have nostalgic feelings about the past, because first we were doing extremely well, but today things are worse than before. On the basis of this, I normally say that today is the most important day. We do not have control over the future. Yesterday is gone, there's nothing that we can do. Where we can have enough control is today. So ask yourself, what are you doing today to be able to overcome the challenges in future? That is why the Bible tells us in Proverbs chapter 6:6-9 that we should learn from ant. Ant knows that the time is coming where it will be difficult, if not impossible, for it to get food. So in the dry season, ants keep a lot of food so that in the rain season, they will not go out, but they will have enough to eat. We human beings who are created in the image of God, what do? Remember in Proverbs 13:21, the Bible says that a good man is one who leaves inheritance for the grandchildren. Leaving inheritance for the grandchildren means that you have enough to be able to take care of yourself, your children, and your grandchildren. So it is extremely important for us to think about our financial future and to not consume everything today.